great-great-grandfather bought this property in the late 1800s, and my mother and father purchased 11 acres of that. That's where I grew up, and my husband and I live here now. Do you want anything to drink or eat?
No, I'm just going to grab some orange juice.
Okay, cranberry.
We actually met in high school, our senior year of high school, and so high school sweethearts, and we ended up going to the same college. I don't know why she picked the same college as I did. She should have went somewhere else.
We worked together. We have for probably 6 years, and we work well together.
So we've known each other more than half our lives now. Start out as friends, then best friends, and then get married and know someone's whole history. So it's kind of a very neat thing.
My mother lives behind us. It's very nice. I'm very big on family. Family is important. When I was in kindergarten and gym class, one boy accidentally hit me in the left side, and my side kept swelling. After, they wanted to take me to McDonald's, and I said no. So that was a red flag right there.
I rushed her into our doctor, and he says, "Mother, we're getting her to the hospital immediately."
I think it was within a few hours they were operating, and it was an exploratory surgery.
I passed out in the doctor's office when he told me they had the surgery room on hold. And I just blacked out because I couldn't believe it. I mean, it was such a shock.
It was scary, not knowing, especially not knowing what exactly they were looking for. You start out your day going to kindergarten class and just worry about playing, coloring, and having recess, and by the end of the day, you're in intensive care.
One doctor came in, he said, "They told you, didn't they?" And I said, "What?" He said, "She has cancer."
I said to my mom and dad, people have cancer, they die. So that's what I thought was going to happen to me.
Well, our whole world just went.
It was my left kidney they had to remove. They found out it was Wilm's tumor.
We didn't know she had this tumor. And with him hitting her, that made it swell. He really saved her life when you stop and think about it.
I had 37 days of radiation, and I had 15 months of chemotherapy. I remember quite a bit of being sick, being in the hall on the gurney, waking up in the intensive care unit, and I do remember quite a bit of my treatments.
There was one thing that they did tell us. Connie was with us at the time. They told us that she might never develop and she might never have a family. And Connie never forgot that. She might have been 5½, but she never ever forgot that. She kept asking me, I couldn't tell you how many times a year, even as she got older, "Do you think I will?"
I think there was discussion about shielding my ovaries. As far as that happening, I'm not certain. Of course, you get married, try to have a family, and here we are, been married 13 years and still no children because I'm not able to have a successful pregnancy. I went through in vitro fertilization, and I ended up going, have 7 cycles. This last 7th cycle, I did actually conceive twins, but I miscarried at 8 weeks. Mark would say, "We have another try. We have another try." Well, the 7th time, we didn't have another try.
I can't do anything. I'm not a doctor, not a scientist, can't change her body, and it's heartbreaking because you know there's nothing you could do. I mean, if they said to you, "You got to dig a hole of China," that's what I would do.
I thought, why is this happening to me? I bared my cross when I was sick. Why do I have to bear it now? I mean, how many times does someone have to do it? The STAR program is for childhood cancer survivors. I came upon it by reading a publication from Northwestern. Hi, I have a 10:30 appointment with Dr. Delania.
STAR stands for Survivors Taking Action and Responsibility, and it's a comprehensive long-term follow-up program for adult survivors of childhood cancer to get the medical, psychosocial, advocacy help that they need.
Okay, I'm going to feel your thyroid gland here, okay? Have you noticed any new lumps or bumps or anything?
No, I have not.
No, okay.
They do complete checkup. If you had certain type of chemo drugs or with radiation, and they know of different parts or organs that could be affected. So they have you completely checked out.
Okay, what I'm going to have you do is take a deep breath in for me and then blow it out.
There are some physical deficits patients have had to deal with, maybe an amputation or scars, or there's also infertility and second cancers and things that have come up. And unfortunately, these late effects don't taper off or plateau at a certain age, but they continually rise as the patients are getting older. So that's why a program like this is needed.
Sometimes the medications that you were exposed to when you were getting your treatment can cause some changes in your lungs. And so we'll just make sure that your pulmonary function tests are okay and that your echocardiogram, which is an ultrasound of your heart, is also normal. I think you've had one of those before,
Yes,
right?
If someone was going to start treatment for cancer, I would definitely try and preserve in some way part of the reproductive organs. I wish I had that. I wish I had that so much.
Look at how cute. Look at one of the flower girls. You were so good. You walked down the aisle.
I always wanted to be a mom.
Good, that.
I knew I was going to be a mom.
Right there.
I didn't know which way or how, but I was going to be a mom. We are going to adopt. We're very excited about it. We're in the process of completing our home study.
She was more on board for the adoption quicker than I was. It took me probably about 6 months to a year to make that decision.
We wanted to be parents, and finally realizing that this was how we were going about to have our family, was by adopting.
Now that I've accepted it, I just can't wait to get things moving and actually have it happen to where now we actually would have our own child and have a family and make it all complete.